Hello everybody, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the Russian Empire. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, it's good to actually get back into a mod in Hearts of Iron 4 where I can actually fight a war. I've been playing a few hours of the New Order mod, which is very story heavy, as if you're watching those videos you can definitely tell. It'll be nice to kind of go back into a more traditional playthrough. So we're attacking the Ottoman Empire. We're still attacking the Germans, and it looks like Germany's going to capitulate relatively soon. I mean, the French are like 4 tiles away from Berlin, so we'll see how that all turns out. But for right now, what is our situation looking like? So we've almost pushed our way to Lithuania. Have them hopefully capitulate soon. Who was it that also capitulated? No, they did capitulate. It was Lithuania, Baltic Duchy, and the Ukraine. Then they've all fallen to our might. We're also going to be pushing our way into Persia, which should be relatively easy. I don't think the Ottomans have that many troops. 19 to 42, but you also remember they are fighting the Bulgarians over here, who again we're also at war with because we're at war with the Austrian faction because they decided to back the Germans. And as you might have been able to tell, I did change the map mod that I'm currently using because somebody, you know, rightfully pointed out that it is a little bit hard on that old map mod to actually kind of see where the borders exactly are. But we'll just kind of continue on from where we are. So you guys, you don't even have a battle plan right now. Yeah, you go to Baghdad. And then, for now, I guess our borders are just going to be like here. And it could go around to Mesopotamia, down to Iraq, and around Kuwait. I guess that'll be your plan. I'm really not too sure. And you guys, for the time being, look like you should be doing fine. This cavalry, you know, you can just be marching that province. As long as we're all moving and can capitulate Persia in some amount of time. You'll be there in 1 day, 6 hours. You'll be here, I think, in 6 hours. Will you get to Baghdad first? Oh, you're not even going to Baghdad for some reason. So the Ottomans, how close are you to capitulating? You are currently at 49%. Baghdad will get us pretty close, but we also are going to need Damascus, I'm pretty sure. I guess you just be here. Just hold the city for now. So the Ottomans are now currently at 40%. Yeah, the capital's now Damascus. We're going to probably take a handful more Ottoman cities from them. Where are you going? You're going over here for some reason. We got some troop movement going on over here. We need to actually, like, kind of get these guys some supplies. I mean, okay, that's our tanks. We definitely want him to have some supplies. Everybody else, it's more of an but yeah, we actually can't go to that city yet. Go and try to fight this Ottoman troop. Our situation in Europe is mostly looking favorable. Of course, you know, we are at war with more people than we were before, so I mean, that's not fantastic. Okay, we'll delete this action. You actually can just kind of continue fighting. You go back to just regular battle plan, and our offensive line is going to be basically just like take Warsaw. Take Warsaw, and maybe push your way, yeah, down to there. And that should be okay, I reckon, at the very least. What is everybody else's plan? Orange, you actually just stop for the time being. I mean, you can keep attacking, that's fine. But I don't think we want you to advance too much further for now. And Teal, you can attack as well. We do got a nice clump of Ukrainian troops here that should die relatively easily. And we're going to constantly push our way into Iran and try to come around and take over the eastern part of the Ottoman Empire. Let's delete these actions here. Okay, and the French Republic is doing good work as well. We got to make sure that, you know, Bulgaria doesn't also do anything against us. Where are you going? You're going down there. You're going over here. How about you just take the city of Mosul? That should be okay for now. And we'll just kind of keep trying to break through. Okay, you're attacking these guys. And, you know, if you're both attacking, we can probably get this one guy to go to Tehran. Persia's not close to capitulating at all. And that's kind of, you know, that's kind of okay. So as long as we can, you know, if we can break this infantry, we'll at least be able to get some supplies to these troops. You should be on this front line here. You're still defending, and that is great news. And you're also on this front line, so I don't know what you're doing. You attack here. You attack this guy, because why not? You go to Mosul, and then you kind of... Oh, you're both going to that place, so you actually go down here. Actually, no, you attack and support this troop. Kind of annoying that we also have to fight Bulgaria. I would really rather we didn't have to. I mean, like, this stuff down here is not core states, right? You know, this is just colony. And I think we've just... It was by Palestine, right? When they stopped being... Okay, no, that's a core. But this is a colony. Okay. So this area is still cores, and I think all of... Well, not this area. This was used to be part of Iran. But taking over Iraq, yes, is core territory. Which is important to us. Okay, we gotta just kind of keep on marching forward. You go down to this province. Or you just like stop attacking, that's fine. You can actually stop attacking as well. You can kind of keep marching in. You actually go down here, because why not? I mean, are we at war with Arabia? We are. Oh yeah, because they're under the Ottoman Empire's control. That makes perfect sense, actually. So you guys are not happy with your attack plans quite yet. We did eliminate that big group of Ukrainians. Of course, if we can shrink down these areas, we can shorten our front line, which would be quite nice. Yeah, okay, there we go. They're all trying to reorganize themselves. I'm just wanting not to lose any territory. But there's like so many guys on our front. It's actually kind of surprising. And yeah, the Austrians, are you the only major faction? You are. Germans are the only major power in the Middle Europa. We got our troop back to Baghdad, which is fantastic. But it looks like the Ottomans are trying to maintain a front line. We don't need to be attacking, actually. I think what we're doing right now is okay. Yes, I want you guys to keep on marching through. You gotta go take over that province. You go to Tehran. You keep pushing the troops here. You go take this city. I mean, I wish I didn't have to fight the Persians, because that's not really my issue here. Let's go up to the north. You go push into this guy. This tank division, you go actually here and try to cut him off. You know, get a little bit of a surround going. You might as well push this troop as well. It looks like he's about to break, which is fantastic. If we can keep Bulgaria from advancing, that would also be beneficial for us. It looks like most of the Austrian troops have actually been put onto our border, which is not fantastic. Okay, this province is basically completely empty. I only want to send one troop there. The rest, you go fight into this troop. Their organization is actually like extremely low. I'm not too sure why. We're still missing like so many guns, but you know, it's not actually a major issue. Breaking 555 rifles a day, which I think sounds pretty okay. This is the okay, no, that's the new capital of Ukraine. That's fine, because it should also fall pretty soon. Go take this city as well. Because this is actually a mountain range. They can't get past this. Which would be good for us. It's also going to, you know, bring this guy a little bit closer to capitulation. Okay, yes, you go here. Try to attack in. You go here and then try to push across the river. And then this guy can go here and push in. And we can probably also take this airport. Is there any other abandoned territories? Not that I can see right away here. Educate the masses. What else can we do? We got a movable fees for war support and factory output. Factory output plus 10% does seem really useful. Crush Persia, secure the straits. None of these really matter because we're already doing that stuff anyways. And I don't want to get into a war with the Japanese. That does not seem like it'll benefit me at all. I'm already fighting a massive war over here on the west. I don't need to have an eastern engagement as well. Okay, so you guys are mostly okay as far as I can tell. We took Tehran from Persia, so they are... I was going to say they're pretty close to capitulation, but they're actually not. You are colony states. How many troops does Persia have? They have 4 divisions, which is, you know, definitely not a ton. Okay, you just keep marching down. Yeah, you march to the airport. You march over here. You stay in Tehran for the time being. And you guys just march this way. I think that makes a little bit more sense. We're going to completely surround this one troop. And I mean, these guys can actually deploy to a more sensible front line. We can reconnect all of our territory here, which will be great. And yeah, this one troop is basically not long for this world. It looks like our war effort in Europe is also going quite well. So no need to worry about anything over there. So we got one Finnish troop who's also got himself stuck down here. Might as well go over to Guam. Okay, no, don't keep pushing. You can stay back here for now. You march to that territory. You should be fine. You march over here. And we have more troops just kind of arriving. I mean, we'll have these guys on attack mode for now. You know, you go to the city then. And then that guy should be dead. We'll completely, I don't know what this arrow is. This arrow is, to me, at least, it looks like a bit much. And we're pushing our way over here quite nicely. It looks like we can take over this province, so we might as well. We don't have enough rubber. I mean, we could get more from the... I was going to say get more from the Japanese, but it looks like they're not actually shipping all the stuff they should be, which is an issue, to say the least. I want to keep this front line safe from the Bulgarians. Okay, so these guys all have territories. We can move a troop down south. These guys are moving forwards. And some of those guys are multiple combat, so that should give us a little bit of a bonus against them. They've canceled the Lend-Lease. That's just rude. Kind of keep on slowly marching south. How many troops does Bulgaria have? They have a decent army, to say the least. How are these troops actually looking out, though? Some of them are ready to train, which would be great. Having more troops on the battlefield would definitely be important. 2% stability, wonderful. I mean, around 90% stability, 100% war support, so that is all grand. Are we winning any actual battles around here, though? Okay, so we've taken over that city. Yeah, no, we just can't seem to be getting our oil from the Japanese. Can we get it from Siam? No, Siam's also in the faction, so they're going to be at war as well. What about... No, Burma won't be able to get us enough. What about from Liberia? Liberia is not doing anything, right? Like, they're not at war with anybody, so... Hopefully that'll be okay. I mean, if we can look at, recruit and deploy. No, it's under trade, right? Yeah, they're all trying to trade right through here, so don't go this way. Let's go all the way north. That's going to be better for us. No, but even then, we can't get it from them either, so just try to avoid German ships. But for the most part, I don't think it's actually going to help us out very much. The, like, teal-greenish army here is also doing quite good work, I would say. How are you guys doing? You are, holding out, I guess. To say the least. I mean, you know, they're not attacking you, we're not attacking them. It's just basically permanent stalemate forever. So you guys don't even have a battle plan. I just noticed this. Your battle plan should be to take over this area upwards and down like that. That is your plan. You know, just prepare for it, just in case anything crazy happens. We're getting attacked over here. You guys move down south. A tank can go push this guy. Just as long as we're not losing men, I mean, as long as the AI also doesn't realize there's an empty province here, then we should be okay. The Ottoman Empire is also, like, extremely close to capitulation. If we can just take over, like, Aleppo, or I think any city, really, of the Ottomans, then we should get them to capitulate. At least I imagine Aleppo is worth a decent amount, worth 8 victory points. I want this one cavalry division. If you can give me that one division, that'd be quite swell. But also the Bulgarians might just get Aleppo themselves. It's hard to say. Okay, so the Bulgarians are trying to attack into me right now, which is just actually rude to do. And this guy, I mean, he only looks like he has one city. Should we capitulate as soon as we take their capital? Purple, your front line does not need to stretch out over there. In fact, I think you can actually hold position for the time being. And if we could, like, somehow just push to the capital, that'd be wonderful. So it is 1940. Is there any new weapons available? No. No new light tanks, support infantry. I mean, there are better support infantry. But I'm just going to use guerrilla warfare, because that seems like it could be beneficial for us. Really, it's like, I don't care who takes Aleppo. Just somebody has to win for the Ottomans to capitulate. Or we go take, like, one of these cities down here. We go take, like, Kuwait or something. Which would probably also benefit us quite well. And then after that, we'll just put all these troops in trying to push Bulgaria out of Asia Minor. Oh, maybe they just capitulated. Never mind, it just all went to the Austrians immediately. Why it all went to the Austrians, I can't say. We're also still worth you. For no real reason. We're also worth you for no real reason. Okay, fine. So again, it's like the weird weird issues with. I guess because Bulgaria was the one who capitulated them. They're the ones who got the spoils. Anyways, yeah, keep attacking, because now there's going to be literally nobody to stop you. You need to take all the cities, so that they will capitulate, and everything will be great. But yeah, now we gotta definitely focus against fighting the Austrians here. Apparently Austria doesn't even have a lot of troops. They're slowly releasing nations under their control. Well, except for Sudan. Sudan is still completely hostile towards us. I'm assuming just because they never got any territory down there, so they didn't get actually capitulate. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching my Anthem. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.